Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another. What's up? Welcome to another video here in India. Right now, I am in the richest city in whole of India, which is called Mumbai, or old name is like a Bombay. But today we are going to one of the poor areas of Mumbai. But I know there will be lots of people telling me Mumbai is such a developed city. Why you are going to the poor areas? Because it's very unique, it's very interesting experience, and that's the reason I actually hired a guide. His name is Ravi.
Nice to meet you, everyone.
Nice to meet you, brother. Thank you so much for coming with us.
Well, it was a pleasure for me as well.
Thank you.
Being with a YouTuber.
Oh, thank you. Ravi, actually, when he met me, he was like, I know you. He's been watching my videos, but we've been in chat like on WhatsApp, but he didn't recognize it. But after he saw me, he was very surprised. So you're gonna tell us about the Dharavi slum, which is the biggest slum in whole of India, right?
In India.
This is the biggest one.
Largest in India, second largest in all Asia continent.
Okay. Second
largest in all Asia continent.
Wow, that's crazy.
Third largest in the whole world.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, that's insane.
So you might be wondering, if not Dharavi, then which is the largest slum in the world? Well, that is in Pakistan, in Karachi, and the slum name is Orangi Town, with a population of around 2.4 million people.
That's the biggest one.
That's the biggest of the world. Second one is in Mexico City.
Wow.
And the slum name is Neza, with a population of around 1.2 million people in total.
Interesting.
And third one is Dharavi. Any guess what's the population for Dharavi? Any?
Around 2 million, I think.
It's nearby that, but let us go with the official estimation. Then the unofficial count.
1 million and then...
Yes, like the official estimation is 1 million people that is given by the government, but we have got unofficial count, and the reason why it is because Dharavi is in Mumbai city. Mumbai is the commercial capital of India, which makes it a little bit attractive to the locals of India to come to Mumbai to earn more money.
Yes.
And when these people, they come here, they especially came here to earn more money, definitely. But Mumbai is also the most expensive city of India, which makes it very much hard for the locals, for the migrants to survive. So these migrants, when they move in Mumbai, they move in the slums.
Interesting.
We have got around 10 to 15 slums in total here in Mumbai. And here in the slums, people do have registration. So these migrants, they move in the residential shops itself. Like if it is a residential shop, a person working and sleeping will be in that same space.
Okay. So we will see lots of workers sleeping in the factory.
You can say, sleeping in the factories, living there.
Okay.
Making their living basically.
Okay. Very interesting.
So as they live at their workplaces, they don't have any proof that they are living in this city.
Okay.
So the population is much more. So that would be 500,000 extra.
Okay.
So it is 1.5 million people in total living in Dharavi right now.
And what's the? Be careful. What's the space of the area?
Yeah, that is even more exciting. It's 1.5 million people in just 2.1 square kilometer of area.
How much? 2.1
square kilometer of
square
area.
kilometer. Wow, that's insane.
Which makes
like you can walk like in 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
No. Well, Dharavi is actually very, very huge when it comes to exploring within the alleys.
Yeah.
Even for me as a guy, I can say I was born here in Dharavi, grew up, still living here in Dharavi itself. So as a local, as a guide, it's not even possible for me to explore the whole Dharavi, or else I know the whole Dharavi.
Okay, interesting.
So I've got that confidence that if you take me into an alley, I can take you out very easily.
Okay, so you know how to get back.
Definitely.
Okay, I need you then. Let's go. So, biggest slum basically in whole of India, and it's very, very exciting how everything, basically lots of industries are here based on the research I have done. So there are lots of industries, people are producing stuff, even though it's the biggest slum, but it's also one of the slums that makes very good money from the production, right?
So when it comes to commercial activities, we have got around 15,000 mini factories.
Okay, 15,000 mini factories.
15,000.
Okay.
And more than 700 plus different businesses.
Okay. So they're producing bags and
we are in the
plastic
commercial area
things.
itself, so
Assalamu alaikum. How are you, brother?
So yes, as we came to Dharavi, even Dharavi, well, there is no particular border to divide it, but as of the people thinking this is commercial area, and there is one more residential area.
Okay, residential and commercial area.
Yes. So the commercial area, well, that is actually sorted out, I can say, by the guides to make it easy for the guests to understand.
Okay.
But as per the Dharavi locals, it is much more like a dirty area of
okay.
Dharavi.
Okay.
So this commercial area is mostly known for its recycling of plastics, recycling of cardboards, woods and metals.
Okay.
Then we also have some manufacturing activities of backpacks, suitcases.
So we will see some of this today.
Clothings, yes. So we'll be seeing all of this.
All right, wonderful. That sounds amazing. All right, so is this is just for walkway for people?
Yes, so it's actually connected with that train station. Where we
With
came
the
from.
train station is nearby. Okay.
Yes, so from the train station, if they directly want to move in the main residential area, this is a skywalk which leads into that.
Very interesting. So people don't have to walk in here. They can just walk up there with the bridge and get to the residential area.
Yep.
Straight from the train station.
Straight from the train station.
That's very interestingly thought.
Which makes it very much easy for the people who don't want to wait in the traffic, because as you can see,
yeah, this is crazy. I mean,
it's always
yeah, it's lots of cars, lots of people.
always traffic everywhere.
Yeah, we have got some street food right in here. Looks very tasty. All right, guys, we will get into the industries and we connect in a bit. This is all the car parts, the salon of the car. They are being delivered here for recycling. That is how much stuff will be shipped right now. And Ravi gonna tell us more about this. Is like car parts, right?
Yes, car plastic.
Plastics mostly. So this.
And you will be seeing they will be separating metals. They remove all the metal parts from all the plastics.
They are removing the iron parts, non-plastic.
These are non-plastic things.
Non-plastic things goes out because they're gonna melt it, no? Melt?
Yep.
It's very, very noisy in here. They are cutting with the machine right there. Very interesting. Okay, it's a little bit better to hear here. I think Ravi is taking us somewhere exciting.
This is the only place where it becomes very much audible for me to connect with the guest. That whole area, the whole lane is very noisy.
Yeah, it's very, very noisy.
All the plastic recycling activities. So as we entered this lane, we'll be seeing a lot of plastic recycling shops. The main reason why this area was separated. And in addition, we also have the recycling activities of cardboards, metals and wood, as I told you.
Okay.
And plus the manufacturing activities of backpacks, suitcases and the clothing.
Okay.
So the main business is the plastic recycling. So when it comes to plastic recycling, these are the plastic recycling shops owned by an individual. So the individual, the owner is the one who brings the business to the main shop.
Okay.
So this plastic recycling shops has been tied up with some multiple sources from where they get the plastics. So the first source is very easy. You might have seen in very much in common. That is the homeless people collecting the plastics from the streets.
All kids, homeless people, they collect the trash, right?
Yes,
yeah, okay.
They collect the plastics from the streets.
Okay.
It is not that they will be separating the trash.
No.
They only seek for the plastic.
Okay.
Second is that this plastic recycling shop, they also tied up with some dumping yards.
With what?
Dumping yards.
Dumping yards, okay.
Dumping yards from where they get the plastics.
Okay.
Third is
the car parts and stuff.
the car
industrial
scrap dealers. And the fourth is that they also have a local who explore the other slums
Okay.
in search of plastic.
Interesting.
So usually the local families, like even in Dharavi, the local families, I'm talking about my own childhood. My mother, she used to separate all the plastic so that she can give it to this plastic collector in return of some money, or else
okay.
they had this barter system.
So some people actually sell the plastic, like
They sell the plastics,
to
yes,
recycle it, and then they come and resell it here, make more money. Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay.
So these are the multiple sources from where they get the plastics, and after getting all the plastics, here in the plastic recycling shop we have got 5 different process.
Okay.
First is the sorting. So for all of the plastics will be sorted out according to their qualities.
Okay.
So even for the sorting, they have got a very unique method. So all the car plastics back there which we saw, those are all of similar quality. So it's very easy to sort them out.
Yeah.
But the plastics used in toys, electronics and other utilities, those are all of different qualities. So they have got some experienced workers
Okay.
who will be separating these plastics according to their qualities.
So they're specialized on those
Yes.
stuff. Yeah.
So what these guys do, they break down every single thing, which is electronics and toys. And they separate all the metal parts as we saw back there.
Yeah.
Like wires, circuit boards and everything. And just by getting the raw plastic, they tap it on the ground.
Okay.
And after tapping it, they get the sound of that plastic, and by the sound itself, they recognize the quality and they put it into that particular basket.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah.
So more of the baskets, more of the qualities you might see
Okay.
in the sorting process.
All right. Wonderful.
And after sorting, second is the cutting, third is the crushing.
Okay.
So if the plastics are big in size, as we saw the car parts,
Yeah, car parts.
they'll get cut down into smaller parts with the cutting machine, which is single blade. Then they put the small parts of plastics into a big machine, crushing machine, which has got 5 blades in it, and it will get crushed down into tiny pieces, the crushed
Okay.
plastics.
So they make it tiny, then after they melt it?
Yes, after crushing it, next is washing.
Ah, washing. Wow, they have to wash it too.
Yes, so the washing process will be done in these blue drums with the regular water, no chemicals used.
Uh-huh.
Then the fifth is the drying process, which they will dry it inside the shops or else on the roof,
Okay.
wherever it is convenient for them.
Yeah.
And after doing all of these 5 process, the next is the melting. So in the starting, as I told, this whole commercial area was separated only because of the recycling activities.
Okay.
And recycling activities of the plastics are toxic for the woods, it's toxic for the women and for the kids
Okay.
on the daily basis.
Understood.
But the melting process is also toxic for the workers,
Okay.
because of which the melting process is done outside of the city with the help of machines.
Ah,
It will
okay.
get melted and
So they ship it here, process it, and after
So this
take it
one-
outside and bring it back again
Yes.
after melting.
no, I can say after melting, it will directly reach for the local
Another
companies.
production,
Yes.
another company.
So this shops they only keep the plastics for 5 processes.
Okay.
That is for sorting, cutting, as I told you, all of the
Okay,
5
very
processes.
interesting.
Till drying it, and after drying it will be supplied to the melting process, and after melting it, they will be melted into a small plastic pellets,
Uh-huh.
and these pellets will go through some quality checks, and after passing through it, it will be sold to the private companies.
All right.
Whereas these private companies, they are advised not to make 3 things out of this recycled plastics. That is water bottles, plastics used in food packaging, or either toys. So
Okay.
these 3 things will be not made from the recycled
Okay.
plastics.
Bottles, toys,
And food packaging.
food packaging. Okay.
Plastics.
I see. Everything that people consume.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Very interesting. Namaste. Hello. So this is a sorting station, right?
This is a sorting process,
Okay.
and as you can see, all of the plastics, they look very much similar in the basket.
Wow. Yeah, no, I can see the difference. Like there's a water bottles, there's a white plastic, and then this is all the metal.
Yep.
So
It's
They-
all very much sorted out.
yeah, as you can see, they're tapping it into the floor, and then they realize what kind of material is that, and then they sort it out.
And see inside the shop, the youth sacks which are filled with the raw plastic, which are need to be sorted out.
Okay. Wow, that's crazy. Thank you so much. Dhanyavad.
Well, today the shops look very much empty, otherwise it is full of sacks.
Yes.
Well, here in the commercial area right now, every single sack you see, it is mostly filled with the raw plastics or in the crushed plastics.
Okay.
You can tell by the shape. These are all the crushed plastics, as you can see.
Uh-huh. So this is crushed plastic. Crazy. And after this goes out for melting and
this
stuff
goes
like
out
that.
for the melting.
Okay, very interesting. Thank you, brother. Wow, that's crazy. So they are cutting it, and then after next to it is a crushing machine. Go this way. It's all the car parts they stored at the top.
They got scared of something.
Yeah, I think there's another goat is coming. That's why. This is a really big. This is goat, right?
Yeah, this is goat.
Wow, that's huge. Like I have never seen this big goat.
Well, he was alone, so he saw one of his friends, so he got scared, I think.
Yeah, there's another goat. That's why he's a little bit more scared. Okay, brother. So what are we doing here? What is?
Yeah, so let us go with the commercial area again. So here in the commercial area, most of the people, like 95% of the people are the men,
Man. Okay.
and plus the men are not originally from Mumbai.
Okay. So they come.
They
to
come
seek
from
job.
different states,
Okay.
but within India, there have been rumors that a lot of Bangladeshis are also getting in, but
Yeah.
no one knows. But and here in Mumbai, especially in Dharavi, mostly are from different states.
Okay.
They got migrated here. They got migrated here alone, leaving their families back in the villages.
Okay. Because there's no conditions for family to live here, so
Yes,
They
so
make
there is not
they make-
even space.
they make money and send back.
Yes, there
Yeah.
is not enough space for them to take with their families. Okay,
Okay.
go with their families.
How much approximately people make here, like per month?
So the people who are well here in the commercial area, the average salary of a person would be around 15,000 to 20,000 rupees a month.
Okay, so
that
is that like
is,
$150
Yeah, $150
a month?
around, yes.
A month,
$160
$160.
to $20 a month.
$200.
Yes,
Yeah.
$220 a month.
Uh-huh.
around. And well, the average salary here in Dharavi is little bit more, especially in the commercial area. It is bit more compared to the average salary people can say earning out in the city.
Okay.
Out in the city, the average salary, the starting salary is from $80 or $90. That is 8,000 rupees
Okay.
per month. And here
So
in the
people
commercial
who is
area,
working here has a better money,
the
more
reason why
money.
it is because they are working in the commercial area, toxic
Uh-huh.
area, so they are risking their health, for which they are being compensated by their salary.
Okay, understand.
So the commercial area, the people work for
You
like
can walk
yeah,
and talk
people.
here.
The reason I need to show you this food shop.
Oh, okay, sure. Show me. What is it?
So all of the migrants, as
Namaste.
I told you,
Namaste.
as they live at their workplaces, they don't have time or place for cooking food.
Okay.
Because of which they have got this food shop at every corner. And this food shop, they provide them 2 meals every day, which is lunch
Okay.
and dinner.
But they pay for it, right?
Yeah, so every migrant has to pay a particular amount every week or else every month.
Every month.
So they pay around 3 to 4,000 rupees a month, in which they get meals, 2 meals every day. That is 60 meals a month.
So it's like a cafeteria for workers here. We can look inside?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So they are cooking right now something here, probably lentils, dal, probably. Namaste. Very nice. So the whole cooking activity is going there. Their kitchen and they have got a water supply here to wash the potatoes, and then the gas, rice and things like this. And then they most of the people sleep here as well, you said, right?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful.
So most of the migrants, I can say most of the workers, the migrants who came here, they sleep at the workplaces, as you can see.
Yeah, we can look inside.
Have a look.
I don't know if it's okay. Namaste. So like they just sleep right here too. So they're working, and then also they have put a little bed section too, which is interesting.
So as they sleep at their workplaces, as you can see, there is no cooking condition
Yes.
inside.
So they are
So-
dependent on this type of restaurants
Yes.
to provide food for them.
So the migrants, the expenses they carry is only the food expenses, because as they are living at their workplaces, they don't have to pay for the rent. They don't have to pay for the electricity bill. They don't have to pay either for the water bill.
Okay, that's interesting.
So the only expense which they need to worry about is the medical expense
And the food.
and the food expense.
Okay.
So even if they earn like 15,000 rupees a month, I would say 5,000 rupees will be kept for their own personal expense, and the 10,000 rupees will be sent back to their families
Okay.
for their own survival.
Okay, and that's crazy. So basically, they make like let's say $150 to $200 a month, and then they keep, let's say, around $50 for themselves for their personal expenses, and the rest of the money, like $100 a month, goes back to the families. Either they come from different country or different region here in India, So it's very hard conditions, I would say,
Yes,
to work.
but they
But
accept
it's
this
better than
condition.
some other slums, right?
Yeah, better. Well, definitely, a lot better than other slums,
Yeah.
and a little bit better according to economically if you compare it with their village.
Yeah. With the village, it's better.
Village
like-
is the living condition better. There is no money.
Yeah, like $200 is a lot of money in the village.
Yes.
Yeah. So coming working here is
Even in
better.
the village, it is not that money, but the main thing which they lack is
Opportunities.
Opportunities
Yeah.
and the job conditions.
Okay. So this is another kitchen. So basically every corner. Namaste. Salam alaikum.
Making goat,
They're cooking the goat.
well, not in the pot, but out there.
This is goat meat.
Yep.
Goat meat, and then we have got the onions getting grilled in the oil, fried in the oil. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you. So every corner basically have got a kind of restaurant, and I think they just get paid weekly, monthly, like a subscription, and then there's a food every day, 2 times a day, right?
2 times a day.
So is that a lunch and dinner, or it's breakfast and dinner, or
Lunch and dinner mostly.
lunch and dinner? Okay, wonderful.
And you can see people making roti here.
They're making roti. Namaste, namaste.
अरे क्या बोलते हैं यहाँ पर आ गए क्या?
That's amazing. Look at this.
Well, the first food shop which we saw.
Yes.
Well, this roti maker used to work there before.
Very nice.
So he might be getting better salary.
Better salary, better working conditions. This place looks more clean than other place. So they're basically making bread, rotis. Gentleman is working, and then he's on the phone, but at the same time rotating the rotis, not burn. Thank you, Dhanyavad. Thank you
One
so
of
much.
the fastest roti makers.
Yeah, fastest roti maker. And you can also see the people just sleeping on the street too. Maybe it's too hot in their room, or too hot.
It's summer season, so it's
Yeah.
not possible for you to sleep inside the clothes.
Yeah, they don't have air conditioning or fan.
Some people prefer sleeping outside, which
Yeah.
will be a little bit relaxing.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like amount of noises are here. People are screaming, cars are passing, but this is their condition. This is their reality. They have to get their sleep, and then they can work for, I guess, 12 hours a day or even more sometimes, right?
10 to 12 hours a day mostly.
10 to 12 hours a day they are
They
working.
mostly start around 8 in the morning.
And
And
then like
end
until-
around 6 or 7.
Okay, yeah. Very
And 6 days a week, as I told you.
6 days a week.
6 days a week. One day off. That's Sunday.
Yeah.
But even on Sunday, as a local, what we do is that we go out with our families, friends.
Okay.
But their families and friends are back in the village, so they didn't have much to do. So even on Sunday, they work a little bit more, for which they get paid extra.
So they get paid extra. Okay.
Yes.
So more hours, more days, they can get more.
Yep.
Harder they work, they make more money. I see the gentleman is basically separating the plastic again here from the toys. I think it looks like a toy.
Yep.
Namaste. So yeah, there's so much plastic, trash, and stuff like that. But at the same time, I feel like all these jobs are actually needed, because the Mumbai is one of the biggest cities in India, and you can imagine all this trash, plastic from people and things that they don't need, or car parts. This needs to be recycled some way. It's not in a big scale like in factories, but they do it in a small scale for small factories, basically. Mini factories, you said, right?
Mini factories. But these mini factories, they make a huge difference.
Exactly, yeah.
Because only Dharavi, a small area
Yeah,
of Mumbai,
yes.
and the whole Maharashtra state, you might be knowing
Yeah.
it. So it recycles around 60 to 70% of Maharashtra's plastic
Wow.
only in Dharavi.
More than half.
More than half.
It's so impressive. So if this plastic and different materials were not recycled, they would end up on the river, it would end up on the field, it would go back to the nature. And as you know, plastic is not possible to mix with the nature, and it takes so much years. So you can imagine how much a difference this little space makes. 60-70% of the whole
State's plastic.
state's plastic
Not even
been
city.
yeah, so whole state's plastic been recycled here.
Yep.
It's insane. Is this the machine for?
One of the plastic recycling shop from where you can see the crushed
Namaste.
plastics.
Namaste.
That's the crushing machine.
Okay.
And next to it, bye.
Thank you so much.
And that is a single blade machine which you can see.
Ah, okay. So this one is basically cuts it,
Yep.
and then here they are. This
Crushing
is
it.
basically crushing machine, and then at
These
the
are the
end,
crushed plastic.
this is basically what you get. Lots of plastic and different colors and everything. Then this gets packed and then shipped out for.
Later on it will be washed,
It needs to
dried,
be washed.
then packed, and it will be
It's such a long
sent.
process. Yeah. Very good.
Washing, drying.
Washing, drying, everything. Thank you. Dhanyavad. Dhanyavad. Thank you so much. So, very interesting.
People are so
Thank you. Thank you. They are washing the plastic here.
well, he just washed the plastic, as you can see, put it in the sack so that it will be sent on the roof later, so that it will be dry.
Okay. So this is basically the washed one. As you can see, they are using the normal water to wash it. No chemicals, you said, right?
Yep.
All right. Wonderful. Thank you so much. But the area itself is basically packed. The streets are very tiny, and you have to go through. It's to my expectations, this place is not so dirty. I was expecting it to be more dirty. Maybe because we are in a more industrial area, there's not so much trash. As you can see, it's just normal.
If this area is not dirty for you, then I can guarantee you that the residential area would be much more clean for you.
Oh, really?
Because residential area is much more clean compared to the commercial.
Because people live there.
I had a lot of guests. They tell commercial area is very dirty, whereas residential area is very clean.
This is dirty, of course, but I was expecting even more horrible. Some
even hard to walk.
Yeah, it smells bad, but not horrible. There's some trash in here and there, but I think I was expecting even worse conditions in here, but in reality it's not. Seems like people find the plastic and then they recycle it, right? Because it makes money, so anything they find on the street, it just goes back to recycle. Namaste. Namaste. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Namaste.
Namaste.
So they are making a cloth here? Oh, very
One of the
good.
garments.
That looks.
This is where they make the pants.
They make pants for men.
Yes,
Wow, that's actually very good quality.
it is.
Yeah. So how much one of the pants cost?
Well, the manufacturing cost would be around 400 rupees or something.
Like $3-4
500 rupees.
$3-4.
Yes, but the retail price would be 4 times more.
Oh, 4 times. So they would sell this 1,500 maybe.
Yes, easily.
So $12-15. But how much it costs is around $3-4 in this with the
is-
material, worker, electricity, everything included. That's a very good deal actually. Even $15-20 for this quality, I would buy it. It's not different than the material I am wearing right now. It's very good quality. Very cool. I can look inside for a quickly.
Then you have to remove
I have to
your
take the shoes off.
Yeah.
Okay. No problem. So this is basically the factory conditions. It's so cool that you have to take your shoes off to go inside. So I don't want to deal with that. So I show you from the outside.
देश के क्या भाव
All right, brother.
पेंट उन लोग के देश में
उन लोग के देश में फिर पैंट का क्वालिटी भी अलग रहता है ना.
तो ये सादा में नॉर्मल बोलेगा तो
It's very good quality. Yeah. I like.
नॉर्मल बोलेगा क्या रेट मिलता है
अभी उधर
So it seems like these are some of the homes in there. This is their staircase to go all the way up there.
अपने इसमें पगार भी तो कम है.
So-
पगार यहाँ है.
जो ज़्यादा है
Very dense area.
जैसा देश वैसा भाव है
So these are some of the homes, but right there is another little industrial area. They are making probably more clothing. Thank you so much. Dhanyavad. Very cool. Thank you, brother.
As you can see, we have got multiple levels of
Yes.
the houses. So it doesn't mean that the people who will be working down here, they will be sleeping on the upper level.
No.
Even upper level is another business, so much more employees on the upper level as well.
Okay. And
So they
even
have
the
to-
roof is been used for washing and drying.
Yes. So they have to work and sleep at that same level of space.
Okay.
So they have to use that same space where they are working.
Okay.
So it has to be at that in that same way,
Yeah.
because upper level is another business. So mostly the upper levels are filled with the garments,
Okay.
which is the clothing manufacturing activity,
Okay.
and the bottom levels are filled with the plastic recycling
Okay.
shops, as we are going through.
Okay. We go this way or okay.
Yes, so,
So-
the business model for the garment is that the owner has got tied up with some local company.
Uh-huh.
Local company has supplied them the raw material, and they know how much raw material has been supplied, so they demand a certain amount of finished product out of it. These guys, they make the finished products, give it back to the local company by getting some delta
Wow.
money. So it is not that they own that particular fabric. It is owned by the local company. They are only the service providers.
Okay. So they provide the material and then they make it and then send
They
it
send
out.
it back.
Okay. Okay. Namaste. What's going on in here?
Well, here it is the blade sharpening shop.
Blade sharpening shop. Very
So
interesting.
every single shop which we saw the plastic recycling, they have got two machines, the cutting and the crushing.
Okay.
Cutting machine was of round shape,
Uh-huh.
but the cutting machine, like the crushing machine blades, they look rectangular shape.
Yes.
And every machine has got 5 blades in it, and all of these 5 blades are need to be sharpened every week.
Okay. Very interesting.
And it is one of those shops which sharpens the blade for this whole area.
Okay. So everyone got some type of job.
Yes.
Some has got the machinery, some have got the like physical work.
working, yes.
Some people just cooking, some people are washing.
Some people using the skill making.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
clothes.
Skills. It's incredible. Thank
Some
you so
people-
much. Thank you. Dhanyavad. Dhanyavad.
Some people are using experience sorting
Exactly.
out the plastic.
Yeah. So most of it is basically manual work, of course, but people don't have the luxury to work somewhere and then leave somewhere else. So they have to use the same space they have got basically for working, and then in the same place they basically have a sleep in the same room, and then their food is just basically next door. So they don't have to spend the time to go to different areas to have a lunch or a dinner. Of course, if they have more time, maybe they go, but they haven't got so much money to spend because they need to support their families. So that's very, very interesting. So they have got a running water. As I see that you are wasting the water, so there is running water here, right?
We do have like proper electricity supply,
Electricity, water,
supply,
gas, no gas.
gas as well, if the people demand for.
Okay, very
But we don't have any like the pipe supply gas.
okay.
It's actually a particular cane, like a iron
Yeah, of course. Right. I forgot the name.
cylinder.
Cylinders, yeah. So by cylinders they use it, yeah.
Yes.
But there's no running gas in here, no.
There is no running.
Yeah, no pipe.
No pipe.
Okay, we can see the this area.
Suitcase manufacturing shop.
Okay, we can go inside a little bit. I will go there.
Yep.
Okay. Namaste. Namaste. So, namaste. Assalamu alaikum, brother. How are you? Good. So they're making suitcases in here. Look at this, like probably some of these are actually probably ships to different countries, and here they have got the whole industry. It's the plastic parts, and they're just making them connected. They have got the frames, they have got the textile of it. Everything is in the same space. Brother, how much is one of these suitcases cost? Maybe
The
one.
manufacturing cost for the suitcases would be around 600 to 700 rupees.
Okay, so like
And these are the local companies, so they only resell it for like 2 times or 3 times more. amount.
okay, very interesting. So this would cost basically $5 to make, and then in the local shop they would sell it 10 to $12 maximum, because it's a local made company, locally made, and it's basically different standards for the local market and different standards for shipping it outside. This is another place for the textile. Namaste. Hello. Very cool.
So let us now discuss about the basic facilities the locals get here in the commercial area.
Uh-huh.
That would be electricity, water, and the other things.
Yes.
The convenience stores and everything. So let us go with the electricity first. Up there you can see the electricity wires.
That's crazy.
The main electricity is supposed to come from, well, it actually comes from the underground itself,
Uh-huh.
where it gets distributed in the small meters.
Oh wow, that's. So this is like for different shops,
Yes,
right?
so you can see the main supply coming from
Uh-huh.
underground, where it gets distributed in the small meters, and each of the small meter is of the shops. Each
Yeah,
of the
so
shops.
one shop. So they pay based on how much they use.
Definitely.
Like
So
a
every
normal in the
month-
homes.
So it's like a monthly bill. So every month the government officer comes, get the readings. They said that they also send the online bill.
Okay.
And if it is possible, then the paper bill.
Ah, very interesting.
And they pay it every month, or else if they don't pay, the regular rule, they will be penalized, or else
Yes.
the electricity will be cut off. And for the water supply, you can see the metal pipes laid on the ground.
So basically, these ones are basically for the water going through in here. So every street have got the water basically.
Yes.
Yeah, very interesting.
So this is the water supply, the metal pipes. So this metal pipes, the water, like the electricity wires which you see, they are very much well coated. So the electricity wires, me myself, according to my experience, I've never seen any. I can say I've seen a lot of. I can say couple of problems with electricity, and that is only due to the lack of maintenance.
Okay.
But the wires are very much well coated. They don't give problem.
Okay. So no fire or anything like
No
this.
fire.
Yeah.
It is only problem in the main cabin, that is due to the lack of
Okay.
maintenance, due to some loose wires or something.
Yeah.
But these wires, they don't give any
Yeah.
problem.
So they're always maintained.
They're
Yeah.
always maintained. So, and we also get like 24/7 electricity supply.
Okay.
Hardly any electricity shortage, like once or twice a year.
Okay. Very interesting.
And even before the electricity cut off, these people are actually notified,
Yeah.
because they are doing the commercial activities. So they pay a little bit more
Okay.
for the commercial electricity.
All right.
And
So
for
what
the
el-
water supply,
Water supply they have got. Okay. Electricity and then
water supply is only 3 hours a day.
3 hours a day. So they have to fill it up to use it for rest of the
To use
day.
it for the rest of the
Very
rest of the day.
interesting. Yeah.
So which you can see inside of the shop,
Ah, hello.
I've got these huge tanks.
Yeah, so they have got tanks, yeah, like this ones here. So they are basically
1,000 liters.
storing 1,000 liter a day to make sure that. And this one have got a decent toilet and shower area. Very nice. Thank you, thank you. All right,
And this shop, as you can see, this is a cardboard recycling shop.
cardboard recycling. Yeah.
And how they recycle the cardboard is that whenever we get the cardboard with a new product, we throw the cardboard back in the dustbin again.
Okay.
So the only damage done to it is on the edges.
Okay.
So these guys are very smart. They just cut the edges, make it as new, and which can be reused.
Ah, very interesting. Very
Whereas
cool.
the waste, the edges which have been cut,
Yeah, these are the
which have been
edges.
cut down. Yes.
Okay, been cut. Yeah.
And
But
the edges
this-
which have been cut down, they will be sent to the actual recycling shop,
Okay.
where it will be soaked in the water, make it into paper mash, and do the rest
and
of
then
the
made again. Yeah.
Yes.
Very cool. Thank you. Chai time. How are you, brother? Namaste. So we are having a chai. Namaste, brother. So
Why no cutting?
this is their tea station basically. You call it masala chai, right?
Well, currently he's not making any masala chai. It's just a regular chai.
Just milk and tea,
Yeah, milk and tea, no spices inside.
no spice inside. Okay. And then he's gonna serve it in the plastic bag or in a
No, in the glass.
in the glass. Okay. So this is a local Starbucks, you said.
Mini Starbucks. I
Mini
call it.
Starbucks. Wow. How much one tea cost?
How much do you think?
I would say 10 rupees.
7.
7 rupees. Wow, it's cheaper than I thought. That's super cool. I will pay, brother. It's okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
And plus, you also
I have one question. So when I travel a lot in like Dubai, Saudi Arabia, and places like this, you are paying right now?
Yes.
This is crazy. Like, this is a local way of payments, basically. So he just scanned this, and then that's it. And then put the amount, 14, and he's gonna get a notification. That's it.
That's it.
Ah,
And that is bank to bank
India is
transfer.
so developed with the technology, especially the payments. Like,
Done.
foreigners cannot really use it, but for locals, it's wonderful. Ah, there's a speaker.
Yes. She tells whenever she.
So there's an Alexa speaks that payment has been received. So he doesn't have to even check on his phone like this guy pay me 14. The Alexa or whatever is the name,
It's actually
Paytm.
the payment speaker itself.
Yeah, payment speaker just tells it that it's been paid already. And they have got even smaller version in here too. Okay, we're gonna try our tea. What he's drinking? It's just water.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try this chai out. Oh, very good. A little bit sweet, but it's very good. I have one question for you. As you
Yes,
are
sir.
Indian from here, I travel a lot in Middle East, like Dubai, Saudi Arabia, and they drink the same tea, but they call it karak. Do you call it karak here?
Kadak means, if you see it actually sounds like kadak. Kadak means hard.
Hot or hard?
Hard.
Hard.
Yes, kadak means hard.
Like a hard like
Hard coffee,
hard coffee.
hard tea.
Strong, you mean?
Strong means.
Ah, it means strong.
Yes.
So you don't say karak here in India.
Kadak is just
Word.
a word which you can know like normal coffee,
Okay.
strong coffee.
Strong coffee. Okay, that's very interesting
Like espresso,
because
yeah.
everywhere you go in Dubai and other Middle Eastern countries where there are big Indian communities, they call this karak tea. But I never heard it in India. Like they always say chai, masala tea, or milk tea, something like this, but never karak. So that's very interesting.
Well, in India, you might specially hear about the special lagana. Special means specialty.
Specialty.
Specialty in the sense he will put all of the spices, and he will also put cardamom,
Yeah,
which will be very tasty.
very interesting. Thank you so much, brother.
People say specialty rather than kadak.
Specialty or dan karak, yeah, very nice. So this was our little Starbucks corner. We had a very nice tea, and then we'll continue our journey. So now we just arrived to the river, and we have to tell you something very interesting about this river, which we're gonna show you in a bit. But my guide Ravi was telling me where's the Dharavi, that name of the slum comes from. Dhara means river, right?
So the name itself is very unique. Dharavi used to be a swamp back then.
Okay.
A swamp, and the original Bombay used to be the south of Mumbai.
Uh-huh.
That is where all the European colonies were. And Dharavi was the swamp where the migrants, like the Indians, they were just residing here as the workers.
Okay.
And I can say the workers who used to reside here, they used to enjoy the sunset and sunrise from the nearby river.
Okay.
Because of which, this is how the slum got its name.
So Dhara means river.
And Ravi, which is my name, that is the translation for sun itself.
Sun, yeah. It's like a similar to the god of Ra, Ravi, Ra
Yes,
god, like a
that's,
sun god.
Yep.
Very interesting. So it was nice river before, right? People could swim and take a pictures maybe, or just enjoy
out
the
to be
sunrise, sunset. But as of now, this is the reality of the river which passed from here. Right now it's complete sewage system, and on top of that all the plastic and the trash been just put in here as well. So this place smells horrible because we are close to the river, to the sewage system. But when you are inside the slum itself, or at least the industrial area, it doesn't smell that bad. But here it does smell from the water, and all the flies, birds, and everything is just in the same space, which is crazy. So Ravi, thank you so much for exploration, taking us around.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
This video gonna be really long, so we decide that I think I'm gonna do another video continuing with Ravi to the different areas. We're gonna go check out the commercial area as well, no, residence area as well. This was a commercial, so we're gonna finalize the video right here, but please stay tuned for the part 2. We're gonna explore with Ravi and show you more explorations and more places from this unique and very important place, I believe, for recycling industry in general. So thank you so much. We'll see you in the next one. Ravi, thank you so much for
Thank you so much,
for
everyone.
for coming around.